So DJ Zinhle commented on the tweet, Eti, Nam Gaifuna, also one them. And I tweeted, because I didn't think she was serious. So I was like, when you come to Durban, because I was still staying in Durban at that time. My mom had me when she was young. So she left, I think, to go study. And I was raised by my grandmothers, both on the father's side and the mother's side. So I grew up in a house with just women only. One thing I learned in life that if you excel in what you do, like your work speaks for itself. So you must ensure that you do everything, like you do it properly.
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel Lavi is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi, everyone. Welcome to The Waking Wife, The Waking Woman podcast. And I'm your host, Promise Makunyane. This podcast, it's really about women working, women inspiring each other to work. You can be in corporate, a business. You can be, why are you doing that?
I'm just listening.
Guys, you know already this guest in Jay is interviewing me. I look forward to the conversation. Anyways, so this podcast is really about women working, women inspiring each other to work. I always say it's good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Guys, we do have a sister podcast on the very same channel. It's called O Narrative Podcast, and that podcast is about marriage and family dynamics. It airs on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. And this particular one that you're watching, it airs every Sundays at 6 p.m. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. As I've said, I am turning a year older in June. It will be great if I reach 100K by June. Please hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You're not being charged anything, but it makes much more difference on our end. So please do click the subscribe button. Sisi. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You've got such great skin.
Hi, no again, Jay. Thank you so much. I feel like Jay today it's just not on my side. I'm breaking out, but it's fine. It's a cycle. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. That's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you. And how are you?
I'm good. When I got the script of who I'm gonna interview, are you the lady that did nails for DJ Zinhle at some point?
Yes.
Is it
it's
you?
me. Everyone identifies me as that. Yes, I'm that lady. I'm the little girl, just a girl.
Yes, I was so excited because I'm like, this nail
I've
lady
seen on TikTok.
Yes, I've seen her on DJ Zinhle's. Oh wow!
Thank you.
How do you now get a hold of Zinhle? How do you now? We just
Getting
studying your
straight
story
to-
at the end.
back, guys. Okay. DJ Zinhle, how did I meet her? Okay, when I still had a salon,
Yeah.
before I started making person nails, I posted a set on Twitter of someone, like the picture, they said, this is what I want, and this is what they got. And it was exactly what the lady wanted. So DJ Zinhle commented on the tweet, Eti, Nam Gaifuna, also want them. And I tweeted, because I didn't think she was serious. So I was like, when you come to Durban, because I was still staying in Durban at that time, when you come to Durban, contact me. Did the lady not contact me, guys? You're so shocked.
One thing about DJ
Yo, I
Zinhle,
love her so much, guys. So
she's such a girl's girl.
Yeah, she is. So she contacted me on time. She's coming to Durban. Then that's when I did her nails for the first time. It was on her hands.
Yeah.
I obviously I wanted to impress, so I drew the era logo on her, and she was like, so shocked. Everyone was so shocked. Like, how did you draw this freehand? I was like, I can do it through God. And then that's how I got her number. So when I started making press-on nails, I reached out to her and I can save you time and money and design and this. And then that's when the relationship started. Because you get to save time. That's it's convenience. So she just does her nails for me since then.
We'll come back to that because I'm thinking a girl in jail from
Just
Guaduguza. I'm joking. Guaduguza Durban.
No. No.
We're gonna come back to that moment because it
Yeah.
must have been surreal for you.
Yeah, shame, eh?
Tell us who you are. Already we told people what you do. Tell us who you are, how, and you grew up in Durban, obviously, but how you grew up.
Okay, my name is Nzipo. I'm known as STHA Nzipo, but my name is Tabile Ngumalo. I am 26 years old, turning 27, but I like to call myself 26. It feels older to be 27.
Yeah.
So I'm 26. I'm from Durban, actually. I moved here less than a year ago.
Oh,
so I'm
wow.
I'm not from here. I'm from Durban. What was the question? How I grew up?
Yes, how did you grow up? And family setup,
Oh,
family
okay,
dynamic?
no, I grew up in a family of just a typical township family with the granny. The mom is not there. My mom had me when she was young, so she left, I think, to go study. And I was raised by my grandmothers, both on the father's side and the mother's side. So I grew up in a house with just women only. My aunts and my cousins, my siblings, just a warm maternal family, like the typical township family.
Yeah.
And I went to school in Durban. As I said, I'm from Durban, but it wasn't like a private school, just like a multilingual school, multiracial school. I went to school there in Durban and in varsity. I went to UKZN, but I did not finish. I dropped out to start my nail business. But that's basically me. Also, most important thing, I am saved, guys.
Oh, by the Lord.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm here because of him. So, that's the very most important thing. But that's basically me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to that. We're going to go into icebreakers. So this podcast, we start with icebreakers just to relax Nyana a bit. But they're just like general questions. The first one is, what is the best advice you ever gotten, and who was it from?
The best advice I've ever gotten, due to my history now, but I got it before the life quake. But it was, in life, you will go through pain. Like it's showcase, you will face like hardships in life. But in every pain you go through, there's a reward. So never focus on the pain. Don't complain. Why is God? Why this? Always focus on the reward. There's always something great that's coming out of it. So like, make sure your mind is always at the right place in everything you do. And just your mindset should be always positive.
Sure.
It was from my spiritual mentor, my pastor.
Who's your pastor?
Apostle Every Mahlangu.
Angmas is
Your
on
mas
TikTok.
from Durban.
Is he on TikTok?
No, she's not on TikTok. But she's from Durban.
So, what is your favorite food or favorite restaurant?
Yeah, my favorite food. I like seafood.
I
like sushi. Just seafood.
Bougie girl.
Yeah, because I'm being exposed to new stuff. But a restaurant I liked recently that I went to was Itaruma.
Oh,
yeah,
I want to go
here.
there. Like, I'm just here, but I never
go
go.
because we don't have it in Durban. So I said, let me just go. I liked it, Shema. I think I'm gonna go again. I only went once.
Is there not Daruma in Durban, like in Ocean's Mall? Did I
Maybe
not
they
see
have it now because Ocean's Mall is new.
Yeah. Oh yes. It's
Maybe they
new.
have it now. But
guys, tell us here if there's Daruma in. Now we are just advertising about Daruma for Oskido, and they already have money.
Guys asked me.
But I think I've seen it. I just also want to correct myself if I really did not see it there. Anyway, what is one lesson you would, one skill you would teach women, and why? Not nails.
How?
Besides nails.
There's literally nothing else at the moment for me. Because I believe in the fact that if you're gonna teach someone, you have to be a master of it. And I feel like I've already like mastered like nails. So I don't want to teach something that I'm not really good at. There are some things I can do like drawing, and I'm good with my hands. But teaching, I know for a fact you'll come out of that class as a pro, so it's definitely nails. Because
I am sure pro, because from sticking on the nails, now you are doing them separately.
Yes.
No, you are there, girl. You are there. Okay. And book you read that changed your life. If you are a reader, I don't know.
I'm not.
Even if you read half,
because in this life we're living now, we're always scrolling.
But this life was a
yeah, guys, this life is bad. But a book I liked,
or a quote.
I know there is a book.
Okay, cool.
It's called the soul of Sope. I think it's the soul of Sope, but it has to do with soul and Sope. Sope, the brand, the salon brand.
Oh.
Yes, I met the owner of the brand.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if it's the CEO or something.
Yes,
That
the
old
founder.
guy. Yeah, the founder, and
Yeah.
he wrote a book on how they've grown the brand. Like he wrote about community.
Is it a guy?
It's a guy. It's a man. Imagine, I did not know this. It's a man, and he wrote. I'm gonna use everything in that book to build my business, because he speaks more of like building a community, prioritizing a community over profits. And that's how they've grew the brand to what it is now. So I really like that book. I always reference back to, I think it's The Soul of Sope by Ian. The guy's name is Ian.
Is he South African?
South African. He's South African, and he started the business. He's not into beauty, but he was like a businessman. So previously he had like, I think he had like a supermarket or something, and then he wanted to start another business, and he was at a massage place.
Yeah.
So the lady said, why don't you start a line of salons? Because so basically I think he had experience in like growing a brand, but he never had any experience in the beauty industry. So he uses his knowledge, because he was old, I think like in his mid 30s when he started the brand. So it's more, he knows how to grow the brand, and he like debunks all the corporate things, like the rules. Yeah, he built it in a different way compared to other businesses.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually some good information for myself, and I know for some of my viewers.
The
Thanks.
soul of Sope, I think. Yeah.
Nice. Lastly, why is it important for women to work in or outside marriages?
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I believe in hard work.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in hard work. I believe in, like, if you want something, you need to go for it and you need to work for it. I don't know where it comes from in my life, but I don't believe in asking for someone for something from someone.
Oh, wow.
I believe like you have to be independent and have the ability to get what you want, because God gave you that ability. So you must work. I don't believe in like staying at home, and I don't believe in, but I don't know why. But I think I'm built like that. I just feel like you can do more if you do it yourself and not relying on someone else.
I love
that's just what I believe in. I don't know why though.
Yeah. So independence.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather like work. I also believe in starting small, because I believe everything big starts small. So I believe in hard work, but understanding the why part of it, I don't know. But I just believe in hard work.
Is it maybe because you grew up in a household of women where there was no men on site, but the women were making it, bringing food on the table, and life was continuing?
Because I've never been, because when I grew up, I was like a shy girl. I never had even the bravery to ask for stuff. I don't have this. I just believed in working for it. I have.
I love
so
that.
yeah, because I'm scared to ask. I think that's how it came out. I'm scared to ask, so I just work and make and have what I have.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you are saved by the Lord Jesus Christ. You know, who instilled that in you? Is it something that you grew up with, Sunday school vibes? And tell us about your background with religion.
Okay. Yes, I grew up in Sunday school, obviously, like with grandma. One thing about grannies, they will lock the door and say, if you're not going to church, get out of my house.
Yeah.
So I grew up in a Sunday school set up in church. Like I never knew any other type of religion. But obviously, as you grow up, you're the one who makes a decision. So I grew up thinking I'm saved. But when I got to like high school, late high school, early varsity days, that's when I made the decision. It's okay, this is literally the life I want to live. But I've been exposed to it due to my family. Everyone in my family is safe. But I made the personal decision. It's okay, I'm going ahead with this. Yeah.
And you mentioned that you are a university dropout.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay. When I went to varsity, I think at that time I did not understand. I hadn't grasped the concept that what you're doing for you. I just went to varsity because everyone is going to varsity. Yeah, so it was that kind of thing, because I had like good marks, great points. I went into accounting. At that moment, I did not know what I wanted to be in life or what I liked and don't like. I just, if you were to tell me go and do science, I'd go and do science. I did not have a voice. So I went to UKZN. I did a BSc, a Bachelor in Sciences. I dropped out the first year. I did only 1 year, and then I changed to become accounting. I did only 1 year, and then I changed it to become economics and supply chain. I did 2 years, and then I dropped out. I decided, it's okay, this is not for me. During the course of that time, I had already started doing nails. So I realized, it's okay, I love nails more than this.
Yeah.
I hadn't grasped the concepts that if you go to school, you're gonna graduate and have a job and have money. I just thought we all going to school. Yeah, I'm only understanding it now because if I were to be given an opportunity now to go back to school, I'd go to school and study like a business course or something. I believe in education. I just did not know who I am, who I was at that time. Now I know myself. So school is great. Please stay in school, guys. Don't drop out. But as long as you're doing something that you know you love and it's according to your passion and your vision for your life. I did not have a vision. I just went to school. Yeah.
But I think for somebody your age to think like that, it's having a vision. Because we just go to school because that's just the natural progression of life. After grade 12, you go to school.
You go to school.
And you need to finish and graduate. And for you to actually do this, do that, it shows somebody that had a vision as well. But you were trying to find out, what am I looking for? There's something that I'm looking for, you know?
Yeah. When you put it like
very
that,
interesting. And Ekaya, when you are busy dropping out, you're wasting money, you're embarrassing us.
Okay, first thing I had, and it's fast. I went to varsity during the time of free education when it just started. So, secondly, I was a child who like had great marks. So that worked in my advantage because everyone just assumed I'm passing. No one wanted to check my results. No one wanted to check the progress. There's just this. I grew up in a family where if you come and say, "Oh, I passed," they were like,
"Good.
You're supposed to pass. Like, what must we do now? Because why would you not pass?" Because you were supposed to pass. So, Vele, I grew up in that kind of family. So, when I kept like changing the courses, I wouldn't say no one cared, but they just had faith in me that in the third year they're looking for 2019, 2019 or was it 2016? I don't remember. But we are graduating. So they obviously they saw on my WhatsApp statuses that I was doing nails, but it was a side hustle. They did not think I dropped out up until I sat them down and told them, I dropped out last year. I dropped out last year and I've been staying at res, but not the school res, but like a commune. I was using nails to afford my life. I only had to tell them in 2020 during COVID because we had to go home now. If we did not have COVID, they still would have expected me to graduate. So I told them, guys, I don't know what I want to do, but this is not it. So I dropped out, and I know what I love doing is nails.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were very welcoming. Shame they said my gran was like, as long as you're telling us you're not pregnant, you're not telling us you're pregnant. That's fine.
You have a problem with boys.
Yeah. But gran was like, as long as the news is not that you're pregnant, it's fine. We'll support you, whatever you want to do. One thing about them, they're supportive. So you tell them what you. If I were to tell them now, I want to start building cars, they're gonna go buy a scrap car, and then I fix it. Yeah, they're those type of people, but they're not too invested in what you're doing. As long as
you are okay.
Yeah.
When you're saying that, Michael Damasi likes saying that her mom is very supportive. Even if I would sell oranges, packaged water, my mom would support me. That's so important.
That's very important. Yeah.
So, girl, how do you start nails? Nails. Are you a girl's girl? Are you painting your nails?
No, none of that. Even you can see me just now. This is me, like on a daily.
I wanted to comment. I'm like, hey, I'm like, Pella, you are like a tomboyish nyana.
No. But I'm not a girly girl. I started doing nails as a side hustle in varsity because we used to go on vac for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I did not want to go look for a job. I'm 26 now, but I've never been hired. I've never worked for anyone. So I did not want to look for a job. I wanted to do something at home, but that will earn me money. So I started doing nails from my other aunts who suggested it, and I looked into it and I started it. But when I started it, I did not have a plan. It was just to make side money. And the plan was when we go back to school, I'm going to stop it and focus on school.
Yeah.
But since I went to UKZN in PMP, it's a small town, I realized the people who are doing nails there, I can do so much better than them. 'Cause I just believed in myself. I don't know how that came about because I hadn't had much experience. It was just a few months experience. So I brought my nail stuff to school and I started doing students at school.
At school.
Yeah, so I was that nail tech for students.
Wow.
Up until people even from outside of UKZN came to
in
my
this.
res, and then now it's people outside of PMP who are coming to get their nails done by me, and I don't know how that escalated. But it started in varsity, and then during COVID, I went back home to Durban. I continued doing nails, and it reached a point where I was so in demand. No one, like, if you needed to get your nails done, next month you need to book now. You had to book me 3 weeks ahead.
Oh,
So yeah, because due to the demand now, I just hired people and had a nail bar up until I had like 2 nail bars. And
Who taught you nails?
I taught myself. I did not go anywhere. I taught myself and I kept teaching myself. The thing with the beauty industry, it evolves. So you need to always know what's trending. And also what people liked about me were the designs. They knew they could just bring a picture and Usa is just going to do it exactly the same. I don't know how it happened. It's just God's grace. But Zinhle, that's how it escalated over the years up until I had like 2 nail bars. And 2 nail bars, one in PMP and one in Durban.
Take us very slowly. Take us very slowly through your journey because wow, you're just 26.
Yeah, at that time I think I was like 23 or something.
Yes,
yeah,
it's like 5 years ago.
Yeah. I think I also like I had no idea, no mentorship, no guidance. I was just like seeing it one day at a time. I did not have a vision at that time in my life. I just wanted to ensure I don't go poor.
Wow.
As long as I can afford the rents, the salaries, it's fine. I just like taking it one day at a time up until I got to like 2 nail bars and then I had the breast cancer.
Before we get there as well,
Yeah.
2020 hits, everybody leaves the rest and goes home. By that time, your people are Pietermaritzburg, they are within the campus, at the res. Do people where you come from know where you're already advertising?
Okay, so while I was in PMP before COVID, people would come from Durban to PMP to get their nails done by me.
How far is that?
It's like 1 hour.
Yo.
Yeah, it's like an hour. So also I was on social media. Yeah, so people knew me from social media, and a lot of people would be like, "Come to Durban, because in like KZN, Durban is the most
central.
Yeah, it's the central. Like, why are you there? Just come here. Like everyone is like, come to Durban. So during COVID, I went back home, and that's when I started teaching how to do nails because we're not allowed to have clients, right?
Oh, yeah.
Due to COVID, right?
Oh, yes.
So that's when I started teaching people how to do nails.
Online.
No. I'd go to your house.
Okay.
I'd have a permit
Yeah.
and drive to your house and teach you there. Come back home. It would be like a week.
Yeah.
I'd go there every day and teach you, how to do nails. That's how I got to earn a living during the COVID times, yeah. And when the regulations were a bit like looser, then I opened. It was like a small space, maybe like from there to here, like it's a small unit in Durban. Yeah. That's when I opened it in Durban, and when I had to get like more people due to the demand because of my work. One thing I learned in life that if you excel in what you do, like your work speaks for itself. So you must ensure that you do everything like you do it properly because it's your work that speaks for yourself. I can't say it's me or I don't know. There's nothing special about me. It is just my work. So yeah, that's what happened after COVID.
After COVID,
Yeah,
you had your first nail bar.
I had my first nail bar. I think it was like in 2021. Yeah.
And then you're training people. Where do you get the people? Did you put
on social media? Guys, please don't sleep on social media. Like, a lot of people, even till today, it comes as a shock to me when people say, "Oh, you inspire me." I'm like, "Hey, well, I'm just a girl." So a lot of people would see my work on Instagram. I wasn't on TikTok then. They'll see it on Instagram, and then they're like, "When you hosting classes?" And I just see who's okay. There's like a market, and I just host classes. People will come, and with nails, it's easy. You just do it for like a week or 3 or 4 days.
What do you think I'll know how to do nails in 3 days?
You will, because the thing with nails, with teaching you how to do nails, you have to do it over and over again. Like there's nothing new. So I teach you what to do. You do it in front of me,
Over
and then
and
you go home and you like driving. You can't go to a driving school
Yes.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
So they need to teach you how to drive, and then
I
you go
love the
on the
example.
streets and drive. So I just encourage them, like, keep practicing that, because I can't perfect your skill for you. I can
Yes.
teach you how to do it, but I can't like perfect it for you. So you go home and do it.
It's in the constant doing.
Yes,
doing,
you need to do
doing,
it over
doing,
and
doing.
over and over again to get to a certain level. You can't learn that from school.
Yeah.
You can't. I can just give you the
tools.
Yes, the knowledge, how to do this. Yeah. And then if it happens that they encounter challenges, they text me, oh, I was trying to do this design and this happened. I'm always like available for my students. But I don't need to see them for like a month or 2 months. No, 1 week is fine.
Sure. One nail bar, second nail bar, how does it come about?
The second nail bar came about because since I used to, like, most of my clients were from PMP. A lot of them would complain and say they want me to come to PMP. So I was like, let me just open it.
And that is those are your OGs.
Those are my, like, yeah. I was still practicing on them, and they'd say, oh, this is nice, but I'm seeing, wait, this is not nice. So that's how I opened the PMP nail bar, because it felt like home. So I'd be in between PMP and Durban.
How in between? Would you stay there or just travel every day?
I'd stay in Durban. I stayed in Durban. So maybe like go twice a week. But or they have nail techs. I hadn't trained. The thing with me, the people I would hire, I wasn't looking for skill. I was looking for, like, if I like you, like your character, your personality. And then I trained them from scratch to make the nails look like my nails, because I was scared that if I hire someone who already has experience, now I need to make them unlearn what they've learned. And then, so I'd rather just build from scratch. Yeah, so I hired women who I liked, and then
who are light?
I liked.
I'm thinking they're light in complexion.
No, women who I liked during the interview. I that's, and they be there all the time, but I'd just go because a lot of people would want to come there just because you're there. I don't know why people like that. Just go get your nails done. Why now you want me there?
I said with Inga, I don't know if you know Stitched by Inga.
Yeah, she's my customer. I know it.
So she said the same thing. So she said one thing she realizes that her people come to her because of her.
Guys.
So she always needed, she now has a studio where she has to be there. People just come there and want to experience you.
Yes. I don't know how to see now. If I went to school and studied business, now I'd know how to fix that problem.
Yes,
because so school is important. So that's the issue with having like a nail bar. People want to see you. People want to come to you, and they're not very welcoming to new people.
Yeah.
That's one of the challenges.
And Futi Pella, I'm going to STHA.
And they used to call it Kasa.
Kasa. And so I want her to touch my hands.
Guys, love for you. How will you grow, guys?
Yes,
you see, the customers are limiting us now.
True.
Yeah.
So then how are you still struggling with navigating that part where people still want you, or people now are just like, okay, cool, you have duplicated yourself, it's fine, as we don't necessarily want STHA to be there.
When I still had the nail bars, because I don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
When I still had the nail bars, I'd reached a point where my clients were comfortable with having other nails done, because I'd set up a system where when you want to make an appointment, everyone you see via appointments. So when you're making an appointment, you choose
which one
you want. So obviously I'm always full. So you go for the second one, and you know you're going to. So you can't just come and say, I want STHA. So
I love that.
I made that system where people just know early on, it's okay, my nails are going to be done by so and so. And when I post them on my social media, I'd say done by Svan, but I just write, this is done by this nail tech. So people would get comfortable and see their work and say, okay, because people feel like maybe you're experimenting with them. No, I trained these people. So I made them.
When Amanje yours is always fully booked now, DJ Zinhle, abo bonang, abo ban. Hey!
Hi guys. But fortunately now that I'm making personal nails, that's never a challenge. Because I don't see clients anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the unfortunate happens to you.
Yeah.
How what happens? Like, how do you now get yourself to where you're diagnosed with cancer?
Okay, so one random day, I woke up and my right breast was bigger than my left breast. Like,
Out of the blue.
out of the blue. It looked inflated, like someone was pumping it up at night. So, I told my aunt, I was like, hey, well, one thing about me, I don't care much. Like, I was like, hey, well, I'm seeing my breast is a bit bigger. And my aunt was like, yeah, go to the emergency room. I was not going to go to the, I was not going to go. So she was like, go to the emergency room. I went to the hospital and they touched it and they did some tests and they were like, they're feeling a lump in the breast. Are you aware of the lump? I was like, yeah, I know I have a lump. But this, like my attitude, I was like, because at that time I was breastfeeding. So I wasn't breastfeeding, I was pumping the milk. So my child was still a newborn. So I thought it's milk that's like that's hardened now. I do not think it's anything dangerous. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I know there's a lump. They said, if you have a lump, you must always get it checked out. So they referred me to a female clinic, like a women's clinic, and they did all the tests, like the ultrasound and like the X-ray thing. It's a mammogram. Yeah, they did a mammogram, and then they did a biopsy where they take a bit of the lump to go and test it. Yeah, and the biopsy was what confirmed that this lump is indeed cancerous.
Hey, but now is it in a space of 2 weeks? What's happening?
It's like
you could say
it was in a space of 2 weeks or less than a month, because to do the ultrasound and the mammogram and the biopsy, you can do it in a week. Yeah. And then you wait for your results. So they called me and I was busy doing someone's nails. They're like, this is Dr. Wu. And I was like, okay, you have cancer. I was like, oh, okay. I did not want to react like in front of like the clients. Also, at that point I had no idea what cancer is. I only see it on movies. So if you're saying I have cancer, I was like, oh, okay. And then I went home, told my aunt, this very same aunt, I was like, Aibo, they say I have cancer. And then my family was shocked and they were scared. But I wasn't scared because I did not know what it is. So sometimes if you don't know much, it helps you.
Yeah, I hear you.
It helps you because I did not have any knowledge. I did not have any. The doctor would tell me, oh, I went to see the oncologist now. She's like, you're going to do chemo. I'm like, okay. I don't know what chemo is, and she's so sad. I'm like, why are you sad? Like, because I was looking forward to a solution. I was like, is chemo not a solution? She was like, yes, it is a solution, but you're gonna do it for 6 months. I'm like, okay. Then after 6 months, it's done. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I always had that attitude and mentality that at least there's a solution. You're not telling me I'm gonna die. But also at that time, I had no fear of death. Like, it's not. I was just living a different type of life. I did not think what happens when you die, and it's a sad thing when someone dies. You're
not even thinking, I'm gonna leave this baby of mine.
No, I did not even think like that. I always believed that everything happens for a reason. So if I die, maybe God has a plan how the child is gonna get raised. Yeah. If I live, God has a plan why I'm like. I've always had this like attitude of not caring. So I started with my chemo. First, it was the chemo for 6 months. Chemo is hard. That's when I learned that actually a lot of people die because of chemo. Not the cancer, not necessarily the cancer, because the chemo is the one that kills your immune system. Is it the white blood cells? I think it's the white blood cells. Yeah, the ones that fight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you're weak. So if I was on chemo and you cough in front of me, I'd die from flu. Because I don't have those things to fight.
Masola.
Yeah, masola.
Yes.
So I wouldn't have that. So people die from the chemo, but thankfully I survived.
So tell me, when they are now making you weak, is it just not... Because now you are becoming weaker and weaker. How is it helping? Because now it's making you weak.
Okay, so the chemo is made to kill cancer cells, right? There are cancer cells in the breast. But it doesn't know which are the cancers. It just kills everything there. That's why you lose your hair. And I didn't have eyebrows and eyelashes and my hair. I'm shocked to see that's why I like wearing my hair out so much. Because it was so weak, like I was bald. And then when it grew out, it was so weak, like, I don't know, it felt like dog hair or something. So that's why when it's strong now, I wear it out like this. But the chemo kills the cancer cells along with all the other cells. And there is a chance that after you're done with the chemo, it hasn't worked. Like the lump is still there. So this medical thing is so complicated. I get why people get scared, but don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I hate fear so much. But fortunately for me, it worked. After the chemo, the lump was gone. Where you could feel it, like there's nothing there. So after chemo, that my oncologist suggested that I go for surgery to remove the breast now, because
You don't have a breast.
I don't have a breast. Yeah, so to remove the breast, because since I went to the emergency room, it was already inflated. So they believe there may be some cells that caused it to inflate, not only the lump. So they said it's a safer option to just remove the breast. They don't know if if removing it is helping or not. They're gonna cut up the breast and then check if there are any cancer cells inside. But if I ask the doctor if there are no cancer cells, then there's nothing. They can't put the breast back.
Oh no!
So it's gone already. So it's just to ensure that indeed the cancer is gone. So I went through the surgery where they had to remove the cancer, and that was about, let's say, 2 months, 6 weeks, 2 months recovery, all of that, and then I went now into radiation. Radiation is where it's like an X-ray. So you just sit and the laser stuff goes over the area to kill any remaining that might be there.
Is it painful?
No, it's not. The radiation is not painful at all. You just sit for like 8 minutes or 5 minutes still. You don't move under a machine. And the bad thing about it was that I just had to go every day.
Oh.
Yeah, I just had to do it every day for 3 weeks.
Sure.
Yeah, then after radiation, that's when I rang the bell now.
I saw your video where you were ringing the bell.
Yeah. That was done. So now they do like regular tests to check if there's any cancer. But I believe I'm free. I don't believe... I just go. They're just eating my medical aid money. These doctors. I don't believe there's any cancer left. So I go regularly. It's like after 2 months or 3 months to check if everything is fine. Because they also believe it might go to the second breast. And
Oh no!
I don't believe in all of that.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You're good.
Yeah.
Where are your emotions in all that? You know, even when you are narrating it, you're just running through this
Guys, forgive me.
story.
I talk fast.
No. I'm not even questioning how fast you speak, but I'm looking for the emotion in everything that you're saying, and I'm seeing none. Absolutely none.
No. I don't feel sad. I don't want anyone to feel sad for me. That's why, because I was already big on social media.
Yes, you're big.
But I did not share what I'm going through. I only went and shared it after, when I've conquered, because I do not want anyone to feel bad. Because I knew deep down I'm gonna get healed.
I love
and
that.
I did not want to give glory to all the sadness now. Now everyone is commenting, and I want everyone to celebrate. So I always had that attitude, because even my oncologist would ask me to go do talks. I'm like, no way. They said it was
Yes,
I'm like, no way.
cancer
They said your
Victor.
they said your attitude, I must just tell the other patients that the attitude is what helps the most. I was like, I'm not gonna talk to anyone. I'm fine. I'm just gonna get through this. And
I'm glad that you are here though, because they're gonna hear now. You know, because anything when STHA in life, it's just attitude. It's just your mindset.
yes, the battlefield is in the mind.
It's in the
actually,
mind.
because if you think you're gonna die, then you're gonna die. When my
Yes.
is for shame. So yeah, your mentality and attitude is very important in whatever you're going through. That's why I say don't fear and never lose hope, guys.
Yeah.
We'll pick up your hope and we'll use it. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose hope. That's very important.
Sure. So now when you are diagnosed, you know that you have to undergo chemo. Chemo, is it just like, do you need to be bedridden? Do you need to be in hospital full time?
Okay, so chemo is like...
And
it's
where
like
are
a
your
drip.
nail bars then?
I had to close them down because, unfortunately, I had to close them down mainly because I'd run them in a way that it relies on me mostly. So me not being there would have meant they fail. So I'd rather just
Close.
fail first before I closed them down and decided it's okay, this won't work for me because I can't go there because I'm weak and all those things. So I closed them down. Chemo is it's like a drip. So they put it in you. So you sit it like this in a chair. It's like a doctor's office. So they put it in you and you go home. You don't have to be there unless maybe you have other sicknesses. You don't have to be at the hospital. It's at your doctor's room.
Okay.
So they put it in there. You sit, and then you get to experience the side effects. It's the side effects. You get to experience the side effects at home. So I'd go there once a week and then go home. Then that's when you get the nausea, the headache, and the side effects differ according to, I don't know, to your body or what.
Okay.
Because sometimes some people you get a runny tummy, some people you get constipated. So yeah, so it depends on how your body takes it. But you get so weak, you can't do anything. Like you just lie down. I used to just lie down in bed, and I'd look at myself. So because I know I'm someone who works. Like I'm always busy. Like I don't want to just no. I just
You're
watch
weak.
TV. I just watch TV literally and do nothing. I just sit there. You weak. You can't. You don't have the energy to do anything. Sometimes, because my doctors would be on call. Sometimes I'd feel like I'm perishing now. Like I feel like all the energy is gone. So you have to go to the hospital at that time, and they'll put more drips on you to try to give you back energy because you are weak. You can't do anything.
Sure. You are such a fighter, because for somebody that is like a go, work,
It
and
kills
to
your
find
thingy.
yourself in that state, somebody could just easily kill themselves or take away
Yeah,
themselves. Take away your life, not
lives.
really kill yourself.
It could easily lead you to that.
Yes.
Because you're seeing like life in a different light now.
Yes.
Like your day-to-day routine has changed. You don't even know, because I told you that you don't know if the chemo will work. So you don't know what your future looks like. What if now I have to do this chemo for years and years? So like it's very important to make sure you level-headed and your mind is at the right place.
And you could afford that because of your work or because of...
Fortunately for me, guys, God always pushed through for me.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I fell pregnant right before the cancer, right? I did not even have medical aid because I don't get sick at all. Yeah. So when I had the child, I got medical aid because the child can fall sick at any time. But it's not the best medical aid. It's basically like a hospital plan. So in case anything happens, we can go to the hospital. But for doctor's visits, nanny, you pay cash. So it was just a low entry-level medical aid. Not me finding out that it has an oncology benefit. Yo, I was so happy, guys.
Wow.
It has an oncology benefit. I don't even know what oncology. I didn't even know what oncology is. So now my medical aid covered everything. Everything, and the surgery, the radiation, everything. It was literally just God. Because if I did not have the child, I wouldn't have had the medical aid. Everything in life happens for a reason. It's structured like that for a reason. You only realize later what's horrible. Yeah, I would have been in a public hospital. Yeah. Can you wait? So, I just thank God I had that medical aid. Entry-level medical aid, but it had oncology benefits for some reason.
Sure. So when you're going through that, how do you close your salon? Did you just, your bars, did you just tell them that, hi guys, I'm not well, I have to close?
Okay,
some other time.
So I had, when I had them, I had a contract of like, you're supposed to work for me for like a year.
Okay.
Because I trained you, right? So you're supposed to work for me for a year. And after a year, I can just let you go to do your own thing. Because I don't believe anyone wants to work for me forever. Yeah, as long as you get to work for me and I make that money and then you can leave. So they had an option valid to leave. So most of them had already had plans to start their own thing. So I was like, yes, I'm willing to let you guys go even before. Oh, it was a 2-year actually contract. Even before the 2 years, you guys can just go. It's fine. There's no like bad blood because at the end of the day, the vision was that I hire someone, train them, work for me, and they leave, and then I bring in someone else. That was the vision in the first place. So it was only I had the nail bars for 2 years. Yeah, so I was like, you guys, I'm going through this, and you don't have to stay. Some wanted to stay. I was like, you don't have to stay. One lady stayed for a few more months, and then I closed it down because she also had like a clientele. So I gave her some time to
finish off his
and not necessarily finish off his appointments, but to save the money for a new nail bar. I
hear you.
Yeah. So they just come to see her only, and then I closed it down.
What happened to your clients? Your social media?
That's when I believe now I have social anxiety. That's when it started because people would call me and I started putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. From that time till now, if you try to call me, you can't reach me because I did not want to explain to them because, hi guys, it's this.
Because you were also not sure if you were going to come out of this, even though you were positive.
And I don't want anyone to like stress. So I just went mute. people would send me messages on Instagram. Sai, what happened? I only saw them after getting healed. I just went to mute. I ghosted everyone. I won't lie. I just ghosted everyone because I did not have the capacity to explain. This has happened in and.
Sure. And your child is growing.
Yes, she is growing. Fortunately for me, she's the first great grandchild.
Oh,
So
everybody's child,
Jay, and I have, because even when I decided to move to Joburg, I had no worries. Because
Yes.
her father's side, they there for both the grandparents, and my side, both the grandparents. Everyone wants a piece of her. So I just like she can stay. I could move to Joburg when I've settled in Gahle. I can bring her back up, but she's living soft.
I'm sure.
I go there like every 2 weeks to
Yeah.
see her and spend time with her, but she is living soft.
I love that. How do you now come back into business?
Yo, okay. So coming back into business, I realized, okay.
You win, is it to win cancer? What do you call?
I don't know what they call it.
Yeah,
but I get what you're trying to ask.
Yes, you win cancer. I don't know. You beat
Yes,
cancer.
cancer.
Yes, and then you ring the bell.
Yeah.
What year is that?
That was, I think that was 2 years ago.
2 years, maybe 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Because it was at the beginning of the year. No, it's 2024. Yeah, 2024.
So the fact that you don't even like
2024.
have those dates,
I don't care about
24
that. I'm
January
over that.
2024.
Yeah, I think it was 20. Yes, it was 2024.
Last
actually.
year.
Yes.
This is just like last year.
Yes. In like Jan or something.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of the year. So I beat cancer, right? And obviously the only thing I know is nails.
Yeah.
So that's how I also knew it's okay. I'm sure God called me to do nails. Because when life happens, you always go back to that thing. That's how I knew it's okay. No, I'm in the right path.
Yeah.
But now, before, as I told you before, I had no vision. I had, as long as I can afford myself, my bills, anything. From beating cancer, I got to realize it's okay. God kept me alive for a reason. It's not just for see, I got healed. I could have died,
Yes.
it would be over. So there is a specific reason why I'm on earth. So I decided it's okay. I want to carry on doing nails, but in a different way. Like in a way, I want to like make it big. Yo, guys, I want to
big.
it's not as big, yes, but it's coming.
But it's coming.
Like, but the vision is great. I see the thing with life. Bad things will happen, but you must. I did say you get a reward, but ensure when something bad happens, you change your mind. Like it changed my mind. If I had not had the cancer, I still have the 2 nail bars in Durban, like
and
living day to day. But now I have a vision for my brand. I want to get it like on a global scale and show other young women that things are possible. So I want to do things that have never been possible. So I started. Because I did not have the money to open a nail bar again. I thought, okay, let me start making press-on nails. Press-on nails, I was not the first person to make them. I was not the first person. They already existed. But
they were not popular though.
Yeah, but they're not popular. You just go to a discount, you just buy them, you put them on, but I wanted to make them different in a sense that I wanted my clients to feel like I made the nails for them. I want them to feel like they came to the salon. Yeah. But at the same time, obviously, I'm saving you time because you only install. You saw that I installed them outside while waiting for you guys to set up.
And I'm like, why don't you do them here? Why don't you do my nails to show the people?
So you save time because you only installed them in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make them look like you did your nails at the salon, not look like those flimsy China Mall.
Even the one that you just mentioned in the other shops that we used to see. They
are
not the ones. Those ones.
It's like dolls, like for kids.
Yeah.
So you get me.
Yes.
So I wanted to started making them in a way that they look like you did your nails at the salon, but I was met with a lot of challenges. Life is full of challenges, but we soldier on. Firstly, the sizing.
I wanted to ask, guys.
Firstly, the sizing, because now I want them to fit perfectly. I don't want you to get them and start filing.
I don't know how to file.
So I had to figure out a way to size them. I tried different methods. They failed. I lost a lot of money. And in failing in business, you even start doubting yourself. Like, what the hell am I doing? Let me just stop and just stick to what I know. Yabo. So I lost a lot of money trying to get the sizing. People would send them back, saying these nails don't fit in Yan. And also I couldn't make them expensive. I couldn't make them to the true value of their because I'm still introducing the thing to the market. So it has been a long year. It's almost a year, but it's been a long ride. But I only got it, I could say end of last year. That's when I was confident. It's okay. This thing can actually work.
I'm in business now.
This thing can actually work. So I got to do them right, to make them fit, to make them look like you did your nails at the salon, and to make them last. Also, since they last, you can reuse them. This means you save money. You don't, after wearing them, you don't throw them away. So I had to find a way to make them in a way that they're durable. Yeah. So the selling point is that you save money, you save time, and you get the design you want. Because if you go to a shop, you get to choose from those designs, right?
Now we are getting those the old French, this other white. I almost said white people's French. Yeah.
So you only can choose from what's on the aisle. So with me, you tell me it's okay. I'm graduating, for example. I want my name and maybe my face. So you get to customize it, and you save time. Let's say you're going to graduate, you don't have the time to sit and get your nails done. Maybe you can use that time for something else, get your hair done or something else. Yeah, so you save time, you save money, and you get the design that you envision, because I'm a creative at the end of the day. So you tell me, I want something like this, and I draw it, and then I make it for you and send it to you. You don't even have to see me. That's the best part, guys. I love being alone. I just go to my office, I make nails, and the courier guy comes and they pick up the nails. And also, better for me, I get to serve people outside of Durban, because I'm still in Durban. I get to serve people in the whole country. Like, there's no limit. You can be anywhere in the country and I can serve you.
So are you the only person that is making nails now? Your press-on
nails, not
teaching other people,
because I'm teaching now. Because I'm teaching them now. So
are you teaching now?
Yes, I have like master classes, like one day, master classes for nail techs.
Okay.
Because it's easier to teach someone who already has experience.
Yeah, nails.
Yeah, when compared to teaching a 59 gig. So there are other nail techs now who I've taught who are making press-on nails. It's an advantage because firstly you have another skill.
Yes.
Secondly, there are times in the month where you don't have clients. You can just sit and make press-on nails. Also, you can also serve people outside of your area. So it's a win for them.
It's a win. It's a big one.
And I teach them my method, my winning method, the one that works for me.
Yeah. So now you are strictly press-on. You won't open another nail bar?
I don't think I will, but we plan, but God decides. But my mind is not there yet. My mind now is growing the business and infusing some tech and some AI into the beauty industry.
AI?
Yes, into the beauty industry.
Young people are coming with their storm mind.
Guys, by God's grace, it's going to happen.
Yes.
So my vision now is growing the brand. I don't think... it will probably happen in the future. Maybe if you can come to the salon and install your press-on nails, I don't know.
Yes.
But it could be an idea. But now I just go to work, wake up in the morning, dress like this, go to work, make nails and send them. Make nails and send them. That's what we do. It's like a factory setup. Make and send, make and send.
How long does it take for you to do a set for me?
It depends. For that kind of sets, that's plain. So it would be like about 2 hours. Because what takes a long time is actually measuring.
So do you start to do the plastic?
Yes, I start from scratch. Like
I'm thinking you buy the plastics, you design them.
No. When you're going to get your nails done, they put a plastic tip, right? We use the same thing. We put it on like a stand. So firstly, I have to measure your nail bed. That's the process that takes the most time, because if I do it inaccurately, what's the use?
How are you gonna know my nail bed if I'm in Joburg and you are?
I ask you to take pictures of your hands for me. From the picture, I can get the width, how big you think.
Guys, do you see how
So
you
when
need to pay small business owners?
Hey guys, you
What?
must pay us, guys. Don't think, but it took a lot of hard work. I mean, I believe in hard work. It took a lot of and losing money, as I'd said, to try to get it to the right, to the accurate measurements, to the point where now, even if I were to hire like another person, I wouldn't trust them to measure
Yes.
the thingy, the nail, because I know like it took a lot for me to learn to measure them. So I'm the only person who measures the nails, and then they can just put the acrylic, like you put the acrylic there at the salon, and then you file it, and then we draw, put top coat, pack it in a box. Oh, the box comes with everything you need to install, pack, and then send
Which is
it.
what? The glue?
The glue
file.
remover, files. If you only file your nails if you need them to last long. So it depends on how long you want them to last. See, now that's the benefits of personal nails again for me, because I get to serve people for like with different needs.
Yeah.
For example, you're a chef, you can't do your nails.
Always have nails
but
on.
on the weekends, you can have them on. So that's also a market for me. There's also people who just don't want to go to salon. But they want the nails for the month.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a clue that stays for a month. So that's you get to like. There are also people who maybe you're going on a date now, and then after the date you just want to remove the nails.
them.
So there's also a clue that's for short-term wear and long-term wear and medium-term wear. So you get everything in the box.
If you're there at home, you don't know what to do. You're still saying, "Hey, what? The government is not giving
Please.
jobs." Like,
You need to use your brain. God gave you a brain for a reason. And I believe everyone, even if you like in corporate or something, but I believe everyone has a gift. It just that it doesn't show up at the same time. Like it doesn't show. Some you see it at age of 8. Some, with me, it only came out like 24 or something after beating cancer. So there is something in you that God planted in you, and it's your responsibility to look for it, because it's already inside. You were born with it. You don't rely on jobs all the time, because God gave you.
but
something.
also you say your purpose came, or your big break, or your purpose came at 24. But for me, you hearing your story, it started way before, when you were in varsity, changing, and that is just follow your heart. Do not be fearful, because this is just like a trail of where you are now.
You must be brave.
You must be brave.
Don't be afraid to start. It's very important to just start. I get a lot of messages from people. They're like, there's this one lady, she's probably going to see this. She's always asking a lot of questions with regards to having a nail bar, but she doesn't even know how to do nails. She's be like, "Sad, do you pay tax on your..." I'm like, just start making nails. You're never going to start now, because...
Is she making nails at home, maybe?
No.
She's already there.
She's asking, what's your rent? How much do you pay for rent?
No, my
how
friend.
do you pay your employees? I'm like, just start. You just need to start, and you'll see as long as you trust God, it's gonna happen, guys. Just start.
The staircase will unfold as you are
as
taking
you go.
that step.
Yes, you need to just start.
Wow.
There's a woman from church who once taught me that you see a flashlight. There's that light that I don't know, miners, or they put here like a headlight to see
Yes.
and then there's like a flashlight that you hold to see the way. So she was like, God will give you that light to see yourself where you're
going,
but you're only seeing there, you're not seeing. So you have to hold that flashlight and see it step by step by step. It's your responsibility. You need to just start.
That's good.
Just start.
And I think that ladies' person is a perfect example of what people are struggling with. Somebody's going to say, I want to start, for example, a podcast. I don't have a camera. You take your phone, start creating content.
And just start.
Yeah.
It's important to just start. You'll see along the way, but just start. Yeah.
Sure. Tell us about the moment where you are holding DJ Zinhle's hands. Yeah,
you love people in Joburg love DJs. I love it for her, because
she's just a girl next door. Hey.
I love it for her, because even the other students in the class, the one was like, "Yay! After this class, I'm going to message DJ Zinhle and tell her to get her nails done by me." Like, you guys love DJ Zinhle so
No, man,
much,
she's on the ground with her people. Love her to bits. So the day, where does she come in Durban, in Pietermaritzburg, at your nail bar? In Durban.
She did not come to the nail bar. I went to the They booked
hotel.
a house, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like, I think it was an Airbnb.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Probably hers.
we
don't
don't
know.
know. That's such a powerhouse. Yeah. You want to know about the day?
Yes, you got there.
So
Did you go alone?
I went alone. I was so scared.
You didn't want people to shine on your shine. You were
No,
like, I'm going
the
one
other
way.
ladies had clients because it was during the day. Fortunately, God always does things in a way. My clients cancelled during that time.
Yes.
So I was free at that time. She was like,
But honestly speaking, if you were not free,
"Ay,
let's be honest."
Okay, if I were to be honest, I know what I'd do. I'd just ask her if I can come after work. Because I believe that these clients, they're month-to-month clients
They're your
compared to
everyday
that
clients,
one clients.
yes.
Guys, you mustn't like abandon
Una
your...
lupa, que you're
I'm telling
lying.
you, because I'd leave the office at like 4. Yeah, they'd stay. I'd leave at like 4. I would have asked her, to, can I please come at 5?
No, I've got gigs. Girl, I've got gigs.
Poison gift.
Yo, I can imagine. So you get there?
Yeah, I got there. There was the manager from the reality show and Murder Monks at that time. I was
Yes.
like, whoa, what's going on here?
I'm a celeb.
So yeah, I went there. Like, I'm just a girl. I went and did her nails. One thing about her, she doesn't know what she wants. She just says, just do. And I'm so scared to do that because what if I do something I don't like?
can imagine,
I don't like it when people don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Just tell me what you want. She was like, hey, just do. And then that's when I did the areas side. And I was happy when she was happy about her nails. They were so shocked at the designs and everything. I was like, hey, one thing accomplished, guys. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yes.
And the thing I learned is that if you constantly find yourself in spaces of such great people, that means that's where you headed. God is just showing you, good, see, now where you can get to that level. So it's very encouraging because it's not only DJ Zinhle. I've met a lot of celebrities.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I'm sure it opened doors.
It opens doors. Yes, it opens doors. But I've met a lot of like well-known people, and I find myself in those spaces. I'm always shocked, but and deep down I know it's okay. I'm also heading to that status one day, so it's encouraging. It's just something that God does for me.
What do you mean I'm heading to that status? Because you are a nail tech for celebrities.
Hey,
Kelly, you are there. I know you are there.
That.
Wow, well done. At 26, you know, when I sit with the youngest people here, I'm like, at 26, I was 1 year in marriage. I was looking to Ndota inside the eyes, doing absolutely nothing.
Sure. But again, I don't believe in age limits. I also seeing, for example, that guy from Sope. I believe a lot of good things start happening in your life, like in your 30s, 40s. It's rare to find, like in your teenage years. Now you're a star. It's very rare because I believe that you have to learn lessons.
Experience.
Yes, and gain experience. So I'm looking forward to my 30s. My 30s, I'm going to eat, guys. I'm looking forward to my 30s.
Yes.
I feel like right now I'm still planting. In my 30s, I will harvest.
Yeah, by 40, you guys are
age
retired.
Just
So
age is
Tina,
not
we are under pressure. We just started in our 30s. We are opening our eyes.
Podcast.
We are so much under pressure, you know. But you guys started when you are in your 20s, 30s. You are now like comfortable. 40s, you are retiring, you know. And
I pray that's how my life unfolds.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lastly, have you made your first million yet?
I know. Wait, guys. What?
I know.
No, I haven't. I'm kidding there, but no, I haven't. I haven't even finished a year in my business.
Yeah. No, I mean combined. Yes, obviously. Combined.
Know, obviously.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah, no. I guys know. Hey,
it's
fine.
Anyway, this is the end of our conversation. Thank you so much. You've been a great, great spot.
Thank you for having me.
Are you feeling? I saw your message where you asked, I don't know the host. What do you mean? That was the end of the conversation. How was it?
I feel like it was good. It was good. I'm used to going to interviews where they send me all the questions and I can provide. In terms of like timeline, you asked me what year was it, because I don't like think on my feet. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah. So I need to prepare everything. So I was a bit scared. I was like, yo, guys,
I don't know.
I'm going to trend. I guess what trend. So yeah, I'm happy. Thank you so much for having me. And I hope
thank you so much.
People will be inspired by
this. Yeah, truly. There are a lot of nail techs. Now you are diversifying the market, you know. There is one person from America that does press-on nails, which is Kimang Wanyana Ola, the Black American. Kimang. the bougie one, lavish Jackie Aina. She loves you don't know her. She loves the press on Kidiboni Moriana. So when they say you're gonna come, I'm gonna get, how do we order
I'm gonna
this?
measure Kuleka.
Yes.
I'm gonna measure you.
Please.
We're gonna take a picture and then I'll keep them. Whenever you want to order, we have your sizes on file. Yeah.
100%. And tell the people, how does your prices range?
Okay,
Just a range.
Plain sets of nails like the one you have on is like 500 rands. It comes with all the items in the box. Yeah, and then the prices increase now according to the design, depending on the design you want. But please visit my online shop. I have an online shop. Don't text me. Don't call me. Just visit my online shop. There are a lot of designs there. But if you want anything specific, there is a WhatsApp icon on the online shop. You just click on the thingy and then you tell me, it's okay, I want my face, I want my ring, I want this. But it starts from 500 rands for plain sets. You can reuse it up to 4 times.
Okay.
So you can use that 500 rands up to 4 times.
I love that.
Yeah, and then the price just ranges according to the design you want.
And the glue that I'm gonna get, because I would like it to last maybe 2 weeks to a month. Do you give me different
the instructions? Yeah, they're in the box. They are for short term, for 2 weeks, for 4 weeks.
Do this, do
do
that.
this, and that. Yeah, in the box.
Love it.
Thank you.
Please,
thank you.
Don't forget to take my thing, because I'm gonna get myself.
Hey, Olom, please don't forget.
Girl, don't forget. Because now I don't have time.
Yeah.
Just like how I did this, I was going to Northern Cape. I didn't have time.
But this is so fast and quick.
Yes, I mean how I settled for them, because I wanted like acrylics and warawa.
See, with NPS, you don't have to settle. You get what you want.
And after this, I know my friends, all of them, they're gonna get press-ons.
I need those friends.
Yes. Because time is what now we don't have.
We don't have time. Imagine having to sit for DJ Zinhle, the nails she does. They take me about like 4 to 5 hours.
And
the extra long ones and the
Designing.
complicated designs. Imagine her having to sit now for 4 to 5 hours getting her nails done.
She's lost a lot.
At least she can just get them done in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Wow, that's so convenient. I'm glad that you came here, because now I'm a press-on girl.
Yes, please. They must know.
They must know. Thank you so much, STHA. We're going to put your social media handles. Is there a WhatsApp number?
There is a WhatsApp number.
Yes, shared with, I don't know if you spoke to Neo or Raboni. I think you spoke to Raboni, because the messages were coming from Raboni.
Yeah, okay.
Send her that, but I'll tell her to ask for your details. They'll put them here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming. Man.
I can't wait to see the episode come out.
Yes, and then I can't wait to come here and shoot wearing those nails.
Ooh, guys, please.
Yes, I must just not forget to tell them that. Do you see their nails?
By STHA.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, STHA. We'll tell you when the episode airs. I know my ladies are gonna love this, Guys, this is the end of the conversation. Make sure that you subscribe. And guys, I keep bringing you this amazing woman, and I know how you sit here, you comment, but you don't subscribe. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.